YouTube. We're back again for another morning workout. It is 8 o'clock, I believe, in the morning. Today we're doing sprints. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a long workout because it's I don't want to tire myself for the rest of the workouts. Basically, the gym. Yeah, so today we were learning about different mechanics of sprinting. And then I'll tell you all about it when I'm training. So I'll see you when we get to the pitch. Right, we have arrived. As you can see, I've started warming up, feeling kind of warmed up. Intentionally, I was supposed to do like a couple laps, but I feel that if I do a couple laps, I might not perform as much on the pitch. So today's session on sprints here is acceleration and sprints on a starting point. So let me explain this to you, yeah? On a man's leg muscle, you have the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the calves. Located also on the legs, they are the glutes and the hip flexors. These are the main factors of training speed. And if you have a nice butt, you can run quickly, and if you have flexible hips, you can run quickly. And if you're really tight around those areas, you might not perform as much power than you actually can. So today's session is actually starting point sprints and starting point blank. So it's starting on a line and with no acceleration. We just go on full on speed. That's how you'll train the speed. Yeah, what was I saying? We're on the starting point, basically running to produce as much force as possible. That's how you train your power. And acceleration, you start from a pinpoint as well, and you don't run as much. You don't run a long distance because you're basically working your power and acceleration. So you want to train your hip flexors to produce as much power possible in a short distance, which can transfer that to a massive sprint. So this white line here is going to be our starting point, where I put a little point, and we're going to move up from 5 meters to 10 meters. So we're training the acceleration. So as you can see, the accelerations are short distances, and the more you train that, the more power you can produce from a short distance. So therefore, you can produce more power. Yeah, that's simple. The more you train it, the better it gets. And 10 meters are between acceleration and speed in general. Yeah, because the more you sprint, the better you'll be on your sprints and your accelerations, and the quicker you will be, basically. So do your sprints, and also it boosts your testosterone, so it's a fair game. It's a bonus. That's the whole point of it. Yeah, now we're doing some actual speed training. I've done the acceleration, some short distances, and long distances of basically the longevity, of basically training the longevity of the sprints, of training the capacity of keeping a high kilometer per hour sprint. Basically, if you don't train your long distance sprints, you won't keep up your starting power point. So you slow down quicker, and you won't maintain your speed. So train the long distances and the short distances. Yeah, I'm training speed twice a week so I could perform properly. That's the whole point. So on this one, I'll be doing 5 sets of 20-meter sprints, and then we can move up to 25 meters and perform 2 sprints of that. As you can see, I've moved up 5 meters from the 20-meter mark, so we're doing 2 sprints of 25 meters. After that concludes the workout. Then it's the conclusion of the workout, then explaining why I'm doing this basically, and the mechanics and different variations of exercises that helps speed basically. Yeah, so like a complete idiot, I have forgot to film the conclusion, and I forgot to film the last sprint of the workout. So I was like sprinting, I was like so excited, so happy of my workout, and I just realized I didn't finish the recording. But at least you know the concept of it, so there will be more of that coming up. So yeah, for conclusion, basically when you train speed, you're training your power, you're training your acceleration, and also boosting your testosterone, like I said in the middle of the workout. What is testosterone? Testosterone is the human growth hormone for men. Basically builds strength, gets you taller, basically the whole male perspective. Yeah, so doing that concept of training, it's healthy. It's healthy basically, and it's good for my sport as well. Yeah, so the exercises I did, you can transfer that to the gym and do the equivalent of that, of squats, deadlifts, leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises. Those exercises like build up your muscle, so that you could help build up power. So when you do your leg workouts and your sprints and your cardio, don't forget your cardio, and it all combines together and you become a machine basically, an unstoppable machine. When you do your squats, do them very heavy. When you do deadlift, you do them very heavy. Also only for 5 reps though. Only 5 reps, because you want to build power from it. You will build a little bit of muscle from that, but not as much if you do like a big range of reps. So like 10, 15, 20 reps. That's where you build muscle. Going heavy, 5 reps. That's how you build power. Between 1 and 5 is building power. Yeah, that's the conclusion of the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Later, when I'm doing my gym workout. I don't know when I'm gonna do the gym workout. Don't know. No. I don't know when I'm gonna post the gym workout because I'll be doing those late, and I don't want to be editing at like 12 o'clock at night. It will be complete diabolical because I won't have the energy to wake up tomorrow, and it will be done. Because you need your rest. Do not forget your rest, because rest is the most important with your food. Because 80% of your results come from recovery and the dieting. Not dieting, the eating. Dieting is restriction, and eating is just normal. Because if you restrict yourself from certain minerals, you won't perform properly. Or unless you're on the cut. And if you have to reduce your calories, you might lose some minerals from foods that you are neglecting. That's completely normal. And the bulking, you just eat as much as you can in a calorie surplus. Not as much as you can when you think about it, because if you eat too much, you gain more fat than you actually build muscle. So you need to build muscle by eating clean, and if you want to bulk up, you put like a 200 to 300 calorie surplus. And if you want to go mad, you do a 500 calorie surplus, or unless you just eat whatever you're willing to eat. You're eating whatever you're willing to consume. Yeah. And the cuts, you just reduce your calories, and when basically you eat less, then you burn calories. And if you're, for example, your base is 3,000 calories, you have to eat less than 3,000 calories if you want to cut, and on the bulk you have to eat more than 3,000 calories. It's that simple. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment if you have any questions, or comment if you enjoyed it or anything else. Yeah, hope you guys have a lovely day.